Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Aditi and I'm back with some mixed media inspiration for y'all. Today I'm going to be creating with the Oh Boy Craft O'Clock collection, and I decided to make mixed media layered birthday cards for baby boys. Before I begin, I will quickly flip through and show you the patterns of this paper pack along with the extras to cut elements that it comes with. The collection comes with this extras Oh Boy set with elements to fussy cut. It also comes with the baby's first year's extras elements to use, especially when creating albums and other memory keeping projects. I will fussy cut elements from this and keep ready to create my cards. But for my base paper, this is the pattern that I want to work with. And so what I'm going to do is just fussy cut along the flowers and leaves and create just 2 sheets of paper that I will be back with to create the cards. So that's a look at the paper fussy cut, and I'm going to use these 2 pieces a little later on. First, let's work on the base of our cards. So here I have a 12 by 12 inch white cardstock, and all I'm going to do is cut it at 6 inches one side. And that gives me 2 card bases, and I am now just going to rotate this and score it at 6 inches to create a square 6 by 6 inch card. So that gives me 2 side opening card bases for my card. Now, picking back this sheet of paper, I am just going to cut off the name tag here. And I want 2 pieces that are slightly smaller than the 6 inch, so about 5 3/4 inch by 5 3/4 inch. And now I am going to cut out a frame from this sheet of paper. So I want a 1/2 inch frame, and so I'm just going to place my paper on the paper trimmer, align it to the 1/2 inch mark, and I'm just going to do this on all the 4 sides to cut out a smaller square and create a nice frame border. So I'm basically aligning it at 5 1/4 and aligning the mark starting at 1/2, going all the way down to 5 1/4. And in that way I have a separate frame and a separate smaller square. So I'm going to do that for this particular piece of paper as well. Now on my card base, on one card I will use this pattern, and then I've just flipped it around and I can use this other pattern on the second card. Now before I get ready to assemble this, I am going to use faded jeans and distress the edges. Now to putting this on a card base, there are a couple of ways that this can be done. I can glue the frame down and use some foam adhesive or chipboard and mount the innermost layer, so that will give me depth and dimension. I can do the reverse. I can glue the inner square down and uproot the frame. That will also create a really different effect. And I can also just swap these two. So I can use this frame and I can uproot this particular piece, and that just makes it look like I've used different pieces of pattern paper to create that effect. So there are several ways of doing this, and you can choose which particular way you prefer and you like. I think I'm just going to do the two techniques of uprooting the frame on one and uprooting the inner square on the other one. Even this is kind of nice, just changing the orientation of the stripes, having one go vertically, having the other go horizontally. So you can be extremely creative here and just choose what you prefer. So with the bases ready, all we need to now do is glue the elements. So from that paper, I have fussy cut the strips out so I can use them on my card. And I have fussy cut other elements from the extras collection to use for my layers. So I will first work on one card and then I will just create another composition on the second card. And to complete my cards, I am going to use birthday chipboard from Craft O'Clock to just add that meaning and sentiment to the card. I did use these banners on the card, and that is to write the name of the baby. And I think that just adds a personal touch. And I am now going to just add white splatter because that really adds another level of dimension and texture to the cards. And one last final touch, I am going to add a little sequence to the cards for just a little sparkle and shine. And that completes these cards. So that is a closer look at the cards, the depth and dimension achieved between layers, and how a dark background works with those elements, and in this case how that light background works with these elements. Both are completely different and unique in their own ways, yet similar in the technique used. I really hope this inspires you and gives you ideas for future creations. And until the next time, take care and bye-bye.